Hello my friend and welcome back. My name is Hana and today I had my orientation for my esthetician schooling. So if you're curious about what I'm wearing on my face, what I mentioned in today's video, and what I'm doing in other pockets of the internet, I always have links in the description box down below. If you do decide to shop my links down below, I am not sponsored or affiliated, and I do not copy and paste anybody else's sponsored or affiliated links, so don't forget to check them out. Did I mention what I'm doing in other pockets of the internet and all that other fun stuff? I got links in my description box. Check it out. Okay, so I just came back from orientation. My orientation was from like 9 to 12, and it's about like 1 o'clock right now. My hair was curled, but like I have crazy humidity, like not just here, but like also down. I have to drive about 40 minutes to get to school. So I mean, there's that. I guess I could just recurl my hair. I was kind of going for like a cute little 60s little sweetheart. I don't know what's going on with my fringe either. Like parts underneath want to go one direction while the hair on top wants to go in a different one. It's fine. Look, I'm even wearing false lashes, everyone. And I got them glued on like pretty good. Someone asked me if I had like lash extensions, and I said, no, dude, they're just glue on. But I don't know. Let's talk about my experience because I kind of have a lot of thoughts and opinions. Oh, I also wore my Ghost in the Shell t-shirt because why not? You know, I just wanted to be cyberpunk but cute. But I don't know. Let's talk about it. So first things, when I pulled up, there's a Subaru with all these anime stickers on it, and I parked right next to it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, is there going to be another like person in my class that's like also into anime? No. Of course, that car was owned by someone in the barber program. In the barber program, their classes and everything is on the opposite side of the building, nowhere near where I'm going to school. So whoever that person was, I'm never going to be their friend, unfortunately, which is kind of sad, but I guess that's okay. It's fine. But when I pulled up, it was mostly girls, and it was interesting because I'm the first one there, and they don't really pay me too much mind. They tell me to just kind of sit and wait out. I was about like 15 minutes early, and I saw everybody else come in, and then they were kind of giving everybody else attention. They kind of forgot about me sitting over there in the corner, and I was like, oh, okay. Like, if it wasn't for the financial aid lady coming out, and the financial aid lady remembers me because obviously I had to talk to her about financial aid. She remembered me. She goes, oh, you need to be joining them. Have they not set you up with anything? And I said, no, like they just kind of forgot about me. I have my textbooks. I need to have a backpack. I have a school supplies list that I like need to start buying. I'm kind of annoyed about the school supplies list because they gave it to me today and I have to have those items by tomorrow. And I'm like, why didn't you give me this like after I finished like the enrollment process? Why didn't you just give me this list? Why are you giving this to me now? Like, annoying, because I'm not gonna drive across town to go to like the Walmart or the Target. I'm not going to do that. No. I guess that's first world problems. I don't know. And like, what if I didn't have the money to buy those things? You know, like, I don't know. A lot of people live paycheck to paycheck, and a lot of people just kind of need to like plan their expenses like that. And it's not like it's just like one or two things. Like, it is a long list, and not just like pencils and pens, things like that. Like, it's beauty products. They want me to buy a white, a black, and a brown eyeliner, and I'm like tempted to just bring mine from my collection, but I have to like use it on other people. So that's also frustrating, because the eyeliners that I like to use, I won't go down that road. But it's interesting because now I'm like, oh, all those things that I decluttered and like needed to get rid of and haven't found homes for, like, can I just use that for school? Because I'm just about to do that. But I don't know, most of the orientation, it was kind of weird. They spent like the first like 20 minutes talking about like the owner of the school and like who the directors and like counselor, well, not counselors, but you know, like the school pyramid, like who those people were. And then they introduced these ambassadors, and basically these are like the class, like when you watch an anime, they're like the class presidents. And they're like trying to say like, oh, you know, like a lot of us are graduating, you know, in the next few weeks. So if you want to be a part of this program, it's really worth it. But like all of those girls were also kind of like shitty. When they're talking about their experiences with the school and what they're learning, they're like, oh, you know, like everyone was like really bad about following dress code because we have to wear like a specific t-shirt and like black pants and black shoes, you know, there's like a dress code. And they're like, people were really shitty about it and always breaking the rules, and everybody's talking shit about each other and blah blah blah. And I get it, a lot of people who just graduate high school kind of fall into the cosmetology esthetician world, you know. I kind of felt not as bad as like David Martinez, you know, where he's like the poor kid with all the rich kids, but I definitely felt like, I don't know, like like not that I'm like built different or like, like that's not what I'm trying to say. My brain was going like corporate. They had us fill out surveys, and one of the ambassadors like, you need to put your name on it. And I said, it's a survey. I don't have to put my name on anything. It's a survey. Surveys are supposed to be anonymous. And then like the dean lady or whatever, she looked at me and then looked at the ambassador and was just like, well, she is correct. They don't have to put their name on it, but we would like them to. And I said, well, I'm not putting my name on it. So I'm pretty sure that they already know my name, because I wouldn't write my name down. So there's that. They did misspell my name on my name tag. And then when I brought it up, they made like this face, and I said, it's fine. You know what? I have a label maker at home. I'll just fix it myself. I don't know. I guess I don't want to paint it as a negative experience, because it's not. It's just, I realize that I'm coming into a world where like I don't know. They were talking about like how they do fundraisers sometimes, and they do like charity work, and like if you do these extra events, you can like count them towards like your overall hours. And they're like, yeah, when we do these events, you know, you get to wear like corporate clothes, you know, anything that's on the black, gray, and white scale, like you can wear those kind of clothing pieces as if you were going to a job interview. And I'm like, excuse me, you can wear colors to job interviews. What? Who? Huh? Excuse me? Even at Disney, I wore like a not a blue. I wore like a pink. I'm pretty sure I wore like this cardigan to my interview at Disney. That's so alarming. That's so alarming that they think that that's like the world. But maybe that is the world of like esthetician. I don't know. Obviously, I'm going to school to learn, and this is only orientation, so I'm not in that field yet. But like, I don't know. Anytime I've gone with like any of my girlfriends to any of those kinds of like job interviews or like their promotions and things like that, like it was never like that. And I'm like, what do you mean I can't have color? Like you're a makeup artist and you gotta live in monochrome, like black, white monochrome. I can't even be like a colorful monochrome, because like I have some questions about that. It'll be interesting. It'll be way, way interesting. Some of the ladies already are kind of like, we can't wear Crocs. And some of them were kind of even arguing the case for Crocs. And I'm like, I mean, whatever you want to be comfortable with. And I mean, like, maybe you already have those shoes so you don't want to spend the money on it. Like, I get it. But I don't know. I am the one that showed up in a Ghost in the Shell t-shirt, so like, who am I to say anything about anything? I'm not. But I don't know. It was very interesting. And I wish I had better notes of like what I could tell you about that experience, because they just talked about like the founder of the school, and then like how like the chain of command, and really tried to like paint it up as if like it was very much like through a corporate lens. Like, I know that you're trying to paint this up to like be something that it's like not. And if I didn't have the corporate experience that I had, like I maybe would have like fallen into something, you know what I mean? But the whole time I'm just like, I don't know. I guess it's just experience. And I don't know what days my schooling is. I thought it was Monday through Friday. But then I found out today that it would be like Tuesday through Saturday, but then like Saturday is only an option for like full-time, and since I'm only going part-time, does that mean I don't go to school on Saturday? I didn't have the courage to ask, because when they're going over dress code and how everything needs to be black, I asked a simple question of, can my socks be white? Can I wear white socks? And she fucking like, why would I care what socks? You can wear whatever color socks you want. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, you were making it such a point that like our sweaters had to be black and I had to have this patch, and like you were so... If I wear hair clips and they get mad about my hair clips because I want to wear my stupid... They were already getting on me about my bangs. Crazy about, you know, how estheticians always have to have their hair tied back. And I mean, like, for the most part, like, this would be, like, my SD kind of, like, thing, right? Like, just have it back. Like, put it in a bun. And I'm sure I could leave, like, my little fringe pieces out. But if I couldn't, you know, like, if they were too long, like, I have my little clips, you know, and I can just clip them to the side. If they give me a hard time about having clips, like colorful clips, I'm gonna lose it. Like, I think I'm too broken by Disney, and I have a lot of PTSD about like uniforms and like the suffocating of my identity, that like I can already feel myself fighting it. And like, it's not important. If this is 8 months, this is 8 months of my time. I just have to go in and go out. That's it. That's it. I don't have to listen to anything else, because I don't even think that being a part of this ambassador program is going to promise me like anything. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It was already interesting. But I'm excited. So tomorrow is my first day. I will talk about how my first day goes. Obviously, well, I don't know when I'll be able to film that. I'm just excited. I'm just excited to finally start and finally like get this ready. You know, they made us write a letter to our like selves in the future that we read at graduation. And I said, congratulations for getting in the robot. I couldn't. Everyone's writing these like long, beautiful paragraphs. And I drew a picture of me, Asuka, Ray, and Shinji. But I don't know. This is something that I wanted to do for so long, and I'm finally doing it. So I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens. As of today, I did apply for an 8-hour secretary position within my school district. It's right next to the office that I currently work in. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. Like, if I get it, that's awesome. More money for me. If I don't, then, you know, like, I'm still in a pretty good gig right now. I don't know if I mentioned this in any previous video, but, like, my boss did suggest that I apply for it. She's like, why not get more money? And I said, you're absolutely right. Which is kind of funny, because I'm going to school so I can pick up this esthetician thing and earn more money. Anyway, this top ponytail, I need to take it out because now it's hurting my head. But let me know in the comments down below what kind of, like, I don't know, what do you do about like school anxiety or like nervousness? And maybe you're not in school anymore, but like, I don't know, what would you do? Because I'm realizing that I've always been this way. Like, the first day of school was always giving me anxiety. It's hard for me to like talk to people because I don't know how to gauge it, because I know that I'm a kind and caring person, but I know that I've seen some things in my life, and I have worked a lot of different corporate jobs. So like, I mean, I'm kind of just like I clock in, clock out, go about my day, you know? I don't know. And then like, God, what if they find out I have a YouTube channel? Like, I don't know. I don't want to tell anybody there, because I want to be safe in my internet realm. I want my privacy to be protected. I want my thoughts and opinions to be honest and sincere. I guess that's scary. I just gotta keep my own mouth shut. I gotta keep my own mouth shut. Oh boy. But I don't know. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions down below. And I'm going to try my best to at least do one video a week and keep up with that as I'm kind of managing time and space and all those other things. I will have a no-buy update. I will have a monthly favorites. and I will have like the rest of my like yearly roundup videos. Probably, I already have them pre-filmed, but I only have 1 or 2 of them edited. I don't know if they'll be up this week, but they will be coming up shortly. All right, guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye.